Hello and welcome to BI Publisher Basics and Beyond. So in this chapter, we are going to focus on regrouping with Excel templates. This is a little bit advanced topic. So our goal is to get familiarized with the regrouping concepts with Excel templates. So before we start, as always, we have a zip file available right below this video. Please feel free to download and try it out, try different combinations. As I said, the videos, the zip files I provided has the templates at various stages. You feel free to do the whole thing by yourself, or you can start from anywhere you like. Um, so one thing that I want to specify is you have to try different combinations to see what things works and what things doesn't work. Just make sure that the BA Publisher add-in is installed. So we can start with make sure you create the Excel file, copy the XDO metadata. Before we continue, just make sure before we continue, let's look at the XML file. So the XML file is simple and straightforward as a root element. We have been using the same XML file for a long time. So these are the elements. This is the attribute. So let's build so we already have the template from the previous chapter. So the template that we have done is basically we created a simple report with the employees and the departments. So at this point we want to regroup it, meaning we want to have for department ABC, we want to have who are the employees that are tied to this. Then we have to, so then we would get the department total and then employee, the total by the company. So regrouping is pretty simple. It's like in the other templates. So we're going to say XDO. Basically, we're going to say XDO group, and we're going to use the for each group. So we're going to use the for each group, and we're going to select group by the field. So we're going to group by this field, and we're going to sort it by department name, and for each group. So once that group is defined, we need to define the current group. So the current group will have the EMP number. You can always have other subgroups. I think there is a limit on how many subgroups you can have, but for our example, we will limit it to 2. So we'll have an department and employee, and we will rearrange the data. So let's go through let's go through the exercise and see how these can be achieved. So we're going to start with our uh, our template that we used before. So then we're going to use the XDO, make sure you XDO metadata. So we didn't make any changes so far. Let's go ahead and start the first group. So here we already have a for each. We're going to create a new for each group, and we will build one by one. Let's go ahead and do that. So I have added the group. So we have added the XDO group, GROUP, and the regrouping feature. So we didn't change anything in the top, so let's leave everything as such. And I haven't, so I've created, basically I've added this department name, but I haven't mapped it to anything. So let's go ahead and test it out without making any changes. So in order to test it out, we would go to let's go ahead and refresh. So I'm going to start with the 3, test it out. So nothing changed. So my department is, you can be that, just there's nothing changed in there. So at least we know that what we added it did not cause any issues. So let's go ahead and continue with the changes. Let's go ahead and add the current group. Make sure your current group, and just add them sequentially. So make sure you have the group that for each group followed by your current group. So added the group. Let's go back. So let's see if let's go ahead and map this to the actually, let's before we do that, let's go ahead and test it out and see if it break anything. So this is 4. So far so good. It's the same result, nothing broken so far. Let's go ahead and map the groups, map the GD to the table. So let's go ahead and formulas, name manager. So let's go ahead and change this group name. So this is GS details. So let's go ahead and change it to EMP group. Let's go ahead. Function, edit, replace this, click OK, click close. So this will replace that. Let's go ahead and run this. So I have it saved as a version 5. So let's go ahead and run it. Notice that no data was being pulled. So the reason why the no data is being pulled, because we only mapped the current group. We didn't map the parent group. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and so highlight these two. Actually, this is our output. Let's go to the template and let's go ahead and add the new group. So let's go click new. Let's go ahead get the name. So the new group, the parent group should include the child group. So let's go ahead and so this is the so we're going to select all. Let's go ahead and use a name manager. Click new. Put that. Click the employee details. So we're going to so this is the child. This is the parent group, and the child group is so. Let's go ahead and do that. So before we go, let's go ahead and so the department is the parent group. If you look at it, it covers the child. So look at the child. So this is the child. So you got the hope you got the concept. The child should be covered under the parent. So the parent should cover the child. So if you look at the parent, look at the child. So the child has to be inside the parent. So let's go ahead and test it out. So at this point we have a map, but we haven't mapped the department name. So let's go ahead and try it out. Let's go to template viewer, start processing. So far, so that's worked. So we can see that the it's grouped by department. So we can see certain, say you'll have more employees. Still, we have to, let's go ahead and map the department name, the department name, the right department. Let's go ahead and try that. Let's go ahead and put this department inside this statement, and let's try copying the department name into the department. So let's go ahead and create define name. So let's go ahead and do that. Employee detail, click OK. Let's go save and let's go run it. So at this time we have mapped the field. We have let's go ahead and edit it one more time before we run it. So we have the group. So actually we have the group. So this is the department as a parent group. So that is there, and we have the child group that's here. Let's go ahead and run it. So let's go to the main department. Let's go ahead and change this back to 5, 6 because there's another step that I have to do. Row 6 to 9. This tick. Okay. Let's go ahead and test it out. Fresh. 7. Go ahead. So we can see the department is being mapped properly. One issue I've seen is there's no space between. It's good to have one space in between. So let's go ahead and insert that in the template. So the way in which we insert is by, so we cannot just so we need to insert it. So let's go ahead and change the mapping. So go to the department, click on it. So let's go, we should go to number row 5 instead of 6. Let's go change it to row 5. Click on the stick, close. Let's go test it out. You may have to press refresh. So you can see the department name is coming out correctly. So the total is coming. So we need now the department total. So let's go ahead and add a new variable called department total. and we will then map it to department. Actually, we'll insert a new field called department total. Go ahead and merge these lines. Department. Okay. Let's go ahead and create the new variable. So the new department total would be the sum of the salary of the current group. So let's go ahead and map it. So we have added. Let's go ahead and map it by go to formulas, define name, and you can just map your field there. You just copy that. Make sure you click on that field, define name. Copy that. Define name. Paste it again. Define name. Paste. Select the workbook. Click OK. So before we run so you can run the test. Let's go ahead and do one thing. So I have included the employee detail, the group. So if for this test, I have included the group for including the line 11. I'm going to change it back to 9. Click on this, close. Let's go ahead and test it out. Start processing. So you can see the department total is not coming. So department total came as 0. Let's go back and include that line because the parent, basically it's missing the parent. So let's go ahead and include that's the employee detail. I'm sorry, that's the department details. Let's go ahead and include the line 11 too. So look at line 11. So it's including that. Perfect. So we have the space above. Let's go ahead and try it out. So company total. Let's go ahead and merge this and put company total. Actually, we will do the formatting at the end. Let's go ahead and test it out. Something failed. So let's go ahead and try and see what's the error. So something failed. So let's go ahead and see what caused this to fail. So let's see. Salary is good. Department total is good. Probably 50 pence. Okay. Let's go ahead and look through it. So department, EMP, good. Oh, XDOE name. Where does that came from? Let's delete that. Go ahead and run it. Go ahead and refresh and run. So that worked. So you can see the department total. Okay, at least the total is different here. So department total. So I'm going to publish another formatted Excel here. So let me go ahead and show. So in this example, I have formatted it a little bit better. So it's so you can it's basically added more just formatted it better. Let's go ahead and run this. It's the same. So if you look at the metadata, it's the same. I removed the other one, so you don't have to, but it's good to leave it there. Let's go ahead and run this. Go to minimum. So it looks more appealing than the previous one. So we have seen how to rearrange the groups, to map the fields, read the output, so we the extra lines. So we edited it so that we would include more, so the output looks like better. So we add a total salary, map the fields, add the variables, make sure you extend your group to include the totals, give you the output, format the output. So use the template viewer to book it. So, so that concludes this chapter. So I would definitely recommend you to try different grouping. So maybe you can group, maybe you can group by the name, or you can try different combinations and see how the results are appearing. And this is, of course, the template. This template is very simple, but the concept is same, and you have a more complicated data. So that concludes this chapter. So in this chapter, we primarily looked at regrouping. So hopefully you will be able to. So let me, before I conclude, let me just quickly take you through the file sample file, the files in the zip file. I mean the file that are contained in the zip file. So you would see quite a few samples. These are different steps. So at stage one, we have just we have just copied the previous file, and the stage two, I have added the department. I haven't changed anything. So in the stage three, I have added the group. So you got the point. So at different, I've saved the template at different stages. So feel free to download and try it out. So so that concludes this chapter. We'll look forward to seeing you in another chapter.